Hello everybody, it's Red Panda Gamer here for the start of a brand new Let's Play. I've been wanting to do a Nintendo game for a while again, and I wanted to do a Mario platformer. I didn't want to do Mario 64 because I'm still planning on doing a Mario 64 stream, and I didn't want to do Mario Galaxy because I figured I could do that another time. So I figured I'd go ahead and play Mario Sunshine, because growing up, this was like seriously one of my favorite games like of all time. I still really like it, but a lot of people kind of gone back and said, well, it hasn't aged very well, or it was never that good to begin with. And a lot of people just say because there's no long jump, and I think that's total bullshit. I mean, there is no long jump, but I really like having the FLUDD. But we're going to go ahead and play through this game. I want to do a 100% run of the game, but I know how difficult that can be, so for the start of it, I'm just going to focus on having fun and giving good commentary, and then towards the end, I'll probably get more into like the nitty-gritty of 100% completing the game. I've never 100% completed this game either, and I know it's totally not worth it because all you get is like an end slate. But let's go ahead and get it going, and the main reason too I'm going to do this is because I'm going to PAX Prime, but I'm taking a train. It's a 48-hour train ride, so I needed to create enough content for while I'm gone, and I figured this would be a pretty easy game to just record a lot of and post it while I'm gone. So yeah. The one obvious thing about this game, though, is, I will admit, is the voice acting is terrible, and the story, quote-unquote, is also pretty terrible. Except the Toad voice acting. The Toad voice acting is always superb. What?
With the well-being of the princess in this dreadful heat.
Yeah, I really hate the foggy effect they put on this, and I know they did it to make it look like it was like warm. It's very fuzzy and just looks ugly for an opening cinematic. But honestly, it looks way worse. I'm playing this on an LED TV, which is the worst way to play anything with an analog output, but that's all I have. So, all right, so we got this big spill over here, and we need to go ahead and find the FLUDD. One of the things I really love about this game, though, and one of the things I think is really impressive, is the effects they do on it. So, like, when you slide around the mud, you actually get, like, or paint, I guess. You actually get paint all over yourself, which I do think is actually kind of a cool, isn't there, there we go. You get paint all over yourself, which I think is kind of cool. You know, a lot of games today, like, brag about, oh, realistic part, like, effects, you'll get mud on you as you continue to play. It's like, motherfucker, Mario Sunshine did that, like, 10 years ago.
Science Incorporated, preparing to register customer information, scanning and classifying.
I love the little detail down below the bottom left corner. It shows previous 3 games he was in. I just think that's really cool, and it makes it seem like all these adventures are really canon, and they did all happen, you know, in some story limit.
Proceeding with user instruction.
No. Unskippable tutorials are the worst. That's another thing that's a little annoying about this game, is it does stop you. Because the cool thing about Mario 64 is you just go. You just play. There's no stopping you. I understand, though, that they kind of needed to put a tutorial, because this is a kids game, and the FLUDD is probably one of the more complicated things they've ever added to a Mario game. Because Luigi's Mansion is riddled with cutscenes and instructions, too, but I love Luigi's Mansion, and I was gonna play that instead of this, but I couldn't find my copy of Luigi's Mansion. I'm probably still gonna Let's Play it, but I don't know where it is. I have to find it though, because I really do love Luigi's Mansion. I think it's cool too that in the cutscenes they do like letterboxing. You know, it's little things. It's the little things that matter to me. So yeah, like the tutorialization of this game's a little frustrating. Like, I totally understand people's complaints about this game, except for the fact that people think there's no long jump and that ruins it. I think that's a really dumb complaint. And the voice acting, I get that too. Like, it is kind of obnoxious. But, you know, they did some cool stuff with this game, like with the pressure, like the pressurized FLUDD, you know, like depending on how hard you hold the button, it sprays differently. And I do think it's really cool. Like, the FLUDD is a great device you know, there's a lot of cool little effects you can do. Like if you're spraying and then you jump, it does like this really crazy shotgun blast style thing where you shoot in all directions. So this guy, he just shoot in his mouth 3 times, ladies, and that's pretty much it. The beginning of this game is dreadfully simple. And like I said, that is the best part about Mario 64 is how just gung-ho it is. Just gung-ho, not gung-ho. It just you go, you do it. You play the game, you keep playing the game till you beat it, and there's like very few interruptions. This game, it's a little slow moving. There's a lot of interruptions, but that's okay. You know, Nintendo is trying to make a more modern video game, I think, and they kind of have stuck to that. But even Mario Galaxy feels a little more straightforward, like
I am Flood.
a little more fast-paced. And if people want, I'll probably eventually do Mario Galaxy playthrough, if people want that. It's been a long time since I played Mario Galaxy. So yeah, Mario gets sent to jail. It's all very silly.
Court is now in session.
What?
As you are no doubt aware, someone has been senselessly defacing Fair Isle Delfino using some paint-like substance.
That looks like pudding.
The accused is charged with polluting our beautiful home, and yes, endangering our very way of life. Indeed, how can one not be aware of what...
I mean, I think this cutscene's kind of funny.
Though it is daytime,
Just these goofy-looking characters holding like a really serious court trial. Like, this game had some interesting ideas as far as what they would do with story, but it just ultimately is so hard to take seriously.
prison because all of our guardians, the Shine Sprites, have vanished from their gathering spot at the Shine Gate. The reason? It's quite obvious. This horrible graffiti is to blame.
Youths.
Behold this sketch of the perpetrator based on eyewitness...
I like that sketch. I would love to get like an actual poster of that for my room.
The guilty party sits among us. It is none other than Mario.
Objection!
Overruled. I judge the defendant.
Oh man, I got Phoenix Wright vibes from that.
The defendant to clean this entire island. Until Isle Delfino is completely free of his vile handiwork, Mario shall not be allowed to leave.
What?
Court adjourned.
Sounds like a video game plot to me. That shot of him just sitting there is so depressing.
Mario, data analysis verifies that the island's inhabitants are indeed troubled by pollution, but the pollution itself is not the main problem. Mario, you witnessed this object at the...
This like it's so the music is so dramatic.
Shine Sprites are the source of power on Isle Delfino. They used to gather in great numbers at the Shine Gate, but the graffiti incident has polluted the island and most of the Shine Sprites have fled. There is no longer any power to support the peaceful lifestyle of the islanders. It is most pitiable.
I don't think that's a word.
The only way to
Maybe.
ensure the return
I
of
guess
Shine
it would make
Sprites
sense if it
is
was a
to
word,
keep
though.
The island from becoming any dirtier. The perpetrator is likely at work even as we speak. And you, Mario, are being treated as a criminal.
Yep,
Tomorrow we must
that about
return
sums up
to
the whole
resolve
thing we
this
just found out. That's kind of frustrating, is they like re-explain everything over and over again.
You can't miss the mess now. Your first job's to get rid of all that ugliness. And remember, we'll be watching you, pal. We'll know if you start slacking off.
I think a big reason too they tried so hard to put story in these games, and like cutscenes and voice acting and everything is, you know, when Mario 64 came out, video games were video games. You know what I mean? Like more and more after the N60, or more and more like after the N64, or because of the N64 and the PlayStation 1, people were trying more and more to kind of make games more like movies, and not even necessarily like movies. They were trying to make them more. They were trying to make them better at storytelling and make them more interesting. And something you notice a lot about Nintendo is Nintendo kind of started duplicating like companies like Pixar and stuff like that, and or Disney even, in the way that they created stories. They're very simple and very marketable. But, you know, I kind of think about like, you know, in Mario 64, Toy Story just came out, and Toy Story was like the first CG-only movie. And I think that a lot of trends were set after that, and that's when, you know, you see a big movement in more cutscene-driven games. But then, I also kind of think about, PC. It seems like PC games were almost always about story when you look back at them. Like Sierra games and Lucas games. I feel like console gaming was very much... Console gaming was more based on arcades, whereas PC gaming was more based around like story-driven stuff or strategy-driven stuff. No, that's totally not Mario. I don't know why anyone would think that's Mario, because it's totally not. Also, I was right there. Mario didn't just randomly become this like blue goo dude. That's another. The disguise in this game is so weird, but whatever. Oh wait, did he go the other way? I think he did. Oops. Okay, I messed up. I mean, whatever. There's no timer for this. Where did he go? I don't know where he went. Did he go this way? I don't know where he went. I'm terrible, apparently. And that's okay. God, I'm telling you, like, the res of the screen looks so bad. It's so hard to see anything. Like, everything just looks like dots. Maybe I should, honestly, oh, there he is. I almost just want to hook up a CRTV just for this Let's Play, but I don't really know how I'd record it then. Because, I use the Elgato, and the Elgato kind of relies on having... Oh, what the fuck? Oh, that's right, you just spray him with water till he falls down. Yeah, like, see, like, we're still, like, we're like 20 minutes in, and we're still, like, we haven't even gone to a level. You know what I mean? Like... It's so frustrating. I do think the overworld in this game is like the best it's ever been. Because that's the bummer about Galaxy is they got away from the whole overworld thing. I mean, there is kind of an overworld, but it's very, very basic. And it mostly just serves as a catalyst from get you to point A to point B. Should be allowed to use tools like that. Boo, boo. I mean, whatever, man. You use a paintbrush, you dick. He's headed for the square! Wait, shit. You're not supposed to, I mean, I'm trying to spray him, but it literally does not matter what we do. Just have to follow him over here. Yeah, I just don't, like... Knowing who that actually is, I just think it's so silly that they're trying to present it as this weird... It almost seems like a cosmic being. Like, it reminds me of Terminator 2. The C1... Is it C-1000? I think that's what it is. Anyway, this is the first actual, like... hub world in the game, and it's Bianco Hills. So we gotta go to the big windmill. And one of my favorite things about this level is this opening area right here, because you could just like, hold on, let me get it right. You could just slide down. And belly sliding, seriously, is like my favorite thing in this game. I just think it's so funny to see. There's a 100 coin sprite in this game, I believe, right? Like if you get 100 coins, you get one of the shine sprites. I'm pretty sure there is. Not really sure now, though, to be honest. Alright, so we gotta get up there, which really isn't that hard. Up, no! Oh, well. I think if we just get on these rubber band-looking things, we can just bounce up. Bounce tech. Eat your heart out, NBA. Wait, was that... Which NBA game was that had that? No! Okay. There we go. But yeah, like if you, honestly, I think this is one of the most fun games to watch people speedrun too. Whoa! I don't know how much speedrunning there is in Mario Galaxy, but I feel like this was one of the last games that was really cool to watch people speedrun. But yeah, I'll be trying to upload, I'm probably going to be uploading this every single day. I'm hoping to record enough episodes before I go to PAX. Because like I was trying to say before, I'm leaving on Tuesday. Which is probably when this episode's going to be posted. And then I have a 2-day train ride, 48 hours, but it'll more than likely be like a 54-hour because they're like, there's going to be delays, we can promise you that. So I imagine, oh wait, we should probably spray this. So when you spray these M graffiti signs, you get a blue coin. And blue coins are key to getting more shine sprites in a really annoying way. I think it's 4. You exchange 4 or 5 blue coins for a shine sprite. And I think there's 120 blue coins. Maybe not that many. I honestly don't remember exactly how many there are. But that's going to be something I do towards the end of the series. Like, I'll grab them, you know, as I pass them. But towards the end of this series, I will definitely be going back and trying to find them all. So here we go. This is the boss fight. I always thought you could skip it if you were able to touch the shine sprite. But I'll tell you right now, you can't. Yeah, when I see cutscenes like this, they're really the ones that make me realize, like, this is a kid's game. And that's totally fine. But there are times when I'm watching, I'm like, God, this is so cheesy and lame. But, you know, I think of a kid's reaction to, ooh, the ground broke. You know, that kind of thing is funny to a kid. All right, so this boss fight's super simple. Same idea as when you fight the paint piranhas, or whatever you want to call them. And basically what we need to do is when he opens his mouth, we just fill him with water. The thing that makes this fight more difficult is these little paint jellyfish things will try to hit you, but they're really easy to deal with. And then you ground pound his large belly button. And, you know, even if you end up cleaning up the whole stage, whoa, I believe he spits out more goop. And these things continue to spawn even if there is no paint. So I think we just, it's kind of random whenever he swings his big dumb head again. Yeah, Petey Piranha's a weird enemy. Like, I think Petey Piranha, and that's the big thing too about these games, is I feel like the enemy design, the boss design, all that stuff got really lame around this time. Like, I still think the best Mario games ever made are the RPG games. You know what I mean? Like Super Mario RPG, Paper Mario Thousand Year Door. I don't even like Super Paper Mario, but I still think that game is like better than most Mario games. And it's not to say they're bad, it's just so many of these games became like, especially like, oh god, I'm in the wrong spot. All right, yeah, they give you plenty of time to stomp on it. I mean, this is essentially the first level in the game, so of course they're gonna make it easy on you. I think there's a way, I'm almost positive that when you grab the sprite, you can actually manipulate the camera in a weird way, but I can never get it to work. Like that camera angle on the shine, I think you could change it to where it's like the camera's behind him. You just need to adjust the camera quick enough, but I never can. So I'm gonna keep these episodes relatively short, but maybe I'll just do one more. I don't want to make them too short, so I'll just do one more. I'll try to keep them limited at 20-25 minutes, but since like there's so much opening cutscene bullshit. Wait, what? Why is... Oh. I guess I wasn't supposed to do that? I don't... I'm kind of in shock right now, almost... Oh, that's right, we're supposed to destroy that thing. That's why it was so difficult to get up there. For as long as I can remember, I've always done the Petey Piranha mission first. That is super weird. Oh, whatever. So I guess, yeah, I should do this because that wasn't the first mission. I feel super silly now. Like, I'm really surprised. Like, I don't... Like, because, you know, the thing is, I always kind of come back to these older games. Can I not? How do you get this thing down? Can you, like, spray it down? No. You can't slide under it either. For as long as I can remember, I've always done the Petey Piranha mission first. But now that I'm thinking back to the first time I remember the first time I played this game... I have a lot of like memories of playing the GameCube. I don't have a lot of memories for the N64. Like I have some like very, like they're not really memories. They're just kind of like, oh yeah, I remember playing this game with my friends. You know, like GoldenEye 64, Mario, like Mario Party and all those games. But like, you know, I have some pretty specific memories of like Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask. But like most of the GameCube games, I vividly remember when I was playing these games and who was around as I was playing them. For some reason, like a lot of my memories of playing video games are defined by who was around while I was playing them. But I specifically remember playing Mario Sunshine and we had a babysitter that was there, and she was helping me with the game. Or maybe not helping me. I think she was just trying to play it because she wanted to play it. And then I wanted to play more, and you know, I think I was maybe like 12 or 13, maybe not that old, maybe younger. I can't even remember how old I was when this thing came out. Get the camera. Did I do it? I didn't do it. But she was like, oh, do you want to come to the fair with me and my friends? And I was like, oh shit, I can hang out with the older people? Like, dude, or the older kids. I want to hang out with the older kids. And I did. But more specifically, I just wanted to stay and play more Mario Sunshine. But yeah, for some reason, I remember that pretty vividly. All right, well, that was super quick. I can't believe I forgot that mission. We're gonna keep doing Bianca Hill levels, even though we can now unlock more levels. I typically try to continue playing the same levels, you know, throughout the game. So we'll come back. We'll do more Bianca Hills. We'll even try to maybe finish Bianca Hills. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But guys, thanks so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this series. I really do. I know that I probably will. I mean, I really do like Mario Sunshine a lot, and I've been wanting to do something Nintendo-wise for a while, and I'm finally doing that. So in the comments below, you know, feel free to talk about any of the topics I discussed. I know I was talking a lot about GameCube games and Mario games, and I'm sure I'll continue to compare this game to the other Mario franchises, or the other Mario series games, and I'd love to hear what you guys have to say about it. So guys, I'm Red Panda Gamer. Be sure to like this video. It seriously helps out a lot. Be sure to comment below any of the things you're thinking, and subscribe to my channel. That way you never miss any uploads of this series or any others. Plus, it makes me feel real good on the inside. I mean, I know that you don't have to make me feel good, but I provide free content, so the least you can do is provide free subscription. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. I'll see y'all next time.